Welcome. I'm Kristine Weber. On Wednesdays, I like to share some yoga tips with you. So glad you're here. I want to talk about how the breath can do some of the work from the inside out, especially with the respiratory musculatures. You know, your lungs are just organs. They don't have muscles, they don't move. It's all the muscles around that do the movement. And so you want to make sure you're taking care of the muscles of respiration, right? And that's what asanas do so beautifully. So today I want to talk about lateral bends. I love lateral bends for many reasons. And you can do one while you're sitting with me in the chair if you like. Just put one hand on the side of the chair and reach the other one up and over. Take a breath in and then release back down. Now that's the basics, right? Let's do the other side just to be balanced. And you could do this standing, by the way. It doesn't have to be sitting. Inhale up and over. And exhale, step back down. So that's the basics of a lateral bend, but it's so much more interesting when we start getting into all the muscles that are getting this massage from the inside out just from your breath. So whichever hand you want to do, up and over on the inhale. Stay there. As you exhale, just soften your elbow a little bit and pull your belly in so it helps the breath to come out. So we're going to inhale up and over and then pull your belly in to help get the breath out. Now, this time when you inhale up and over, see if you can breathe into these side ribs here. Right, because you've got all these muscles between your ribs. Soften, do that again. Inhale and imagine those muscles getting stretched. Right, in between the ribs. Now, this time, you're going to get a little more tweaky. Top upper ribs, so the ones that are in your armpit. Open those up, and then exhale, use your belly, and then go to the middle ribs. Open those up with your breath. And then draw your belly in, soften the elbow, and now go to your lower ribs. Different, right? And release back down. Okay, now one of the things I love about lateral bends is how different the two sides of your body feel when you're done. They're asymmetrical, right? So whatever side you did, go into shoulder, chest, armpit, ribs, shoulder blade, waist. So many different sensations. So that stopping and noticing those different sensations, that's an essential component of creating change, and an essential component of neuroplasticity is that noticing. That's why you're always hearing me say the pause is just important as the pose, because it really is. You're getting into like the awareness of the shifts that you just made. That's what makes us change. Awareness is the key ingredient of neuroplasticity. That's why mindfulness is so important. So I hope you noticed all that stuff on the one side of your body. I'm not going to leave you imbalanced, don't worry. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale up and over with the other arm. And by the way, it doesn't have to be a straight arm. I have a little something going on my shoulder. I'm just going to do bent elbow on this side. When you exhale, use your belly to press it out. So the inhale, lung and side body, ribs, armpit, and then exhale. Use your belly because that's helping the breath to release, right? These are secondary musculature of expiration. Now, let's do the tweaky part, right? So we're going to inhale the ribs under your arms here. Open those muscles up a little bit. Don't forget to use your belly in the exhale. Next time, do it the mid ribs. You can look up if you want. Exhale, use your belly. And then this time, do it in your low ribs. Use your breath as if you're opening up your low ribs and belly a little. Then use your belly to exhale, and then release that arm back down. Feels different, doesn't it? On this side, everybody's different. So you've got the right side, left side is going to feel a little different on each side. Everybody has those asymmetries, I should say. Okay. Now, asymmetry leaves you feeling a little asymmetrical. So it's really nice to do symmetry afterwards. So we're going to use both arms. And you could do that. I'm going to show you a way to take your arms up instead of like this or like this that I love, that I learned from my Feldenkrais teachers, which is bend your elbows, breathe in, and then go up. A little different, isn't it? Exhale, bend the elbows and come down. So you're integrating now. So inhale and feel all the whole rib cage lifting up out of your hip. And then on the exhale, bending the elbows and coming down. One more time. Inhale, reach up, bend the elbows. And then release back down. And that is a way that we balance the practice by bringing that symmetry after. It's very balancing for the neuromuscularly and in terms of the nervous system. So just take a moment and notice the effect. Okay, so let me know how you like that video and what other videos you'd like me to do. I'm happy to share. Every Wednesday I'm here sharing. And hey, if you want to study with me more deeply, check out the Subtle Yoga Resilience Society. I've also put a link in this video to a free 15-minute accessible practice. It's called Yoga for Wake Up Your Brain Yoga. That's what it's called. So give that a try, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Lots of love.